Welcome to
He is just
You
the most
Digest.
charming,
Did you
sweet-
just call him
Today,
Curtis?
we bring you the
Yeah.
latest from across the nation as we reveal the stories of those who have passed. Stay with us as we share their impactful lives and legacies. Before we start, show your support by subscribing and sharing this tribute. Your engagement helps us honor their memories. Let's begin.
Peter Marshall, the charismatic face behind the Hollywood squares, took his final bow on August 15, 2024, leaving behind a legacy as vibrant as his on-screen presence. The beloved host passed away at 98 due to kidney failure at his home in Encino, California, as confirmed by his wife Lori. For 2 decades, Marshall reigned over the iconic game show with wit and charm, guiding over 5,000 episodes from 1966 to 1980, and then on the syndicated nighttime version until 1981. His influence reached beyond the small screen. In 1962, he captivated London audiences in the West End production of Bye Bye Birdie, and 3 years later made his Broadway debut in Skyscraper, performing alongside Julie Harris. His stage career was decorated with roles in High-Button Shoes, Anything Goes, The Music Man, and 42nd Street. Marshall's passing marks the end of an era for many who grew up watching him. He leaves behind his wife Lori, daughters Suzanne Browning and Jaime DeMarco, son Pete Lackett, and a cherished family of 12 grandchildren and 9 great-grandchildren. He was predeceased by his son David. Karen Mayne, a revered figure in Utah politics, passed away on August 15, 2024, at the age of 78. The news was shared by the Utah Senate through a heartfelt statement from Senate President Stuart Adams and Senate Minority Leader Luz Escamilla. Mayne, a Democrat from West Valley City, served in the Utah Senate starting in 2008, succeeding her late husband, Ed Mayne. Known for her role as Senate Minority Leader, she was celebrated for her bipartisan approach and dedication to her constituents. Diagnosed with cancer in 2022, Mayne resigned from her seat in January 2023 due to health issues. Her passing marks the end of a distinguished career characterized by her commitment to effective governance and her ability to bridge political divides. Her legacy will be remembered for both her legislative achievements and her compassionate leadership. In a dramatic turn of fate, the legendary frontman of Great White, Jack Russell, passed away on August 15, 2024, after a tumultuous career marked by triumph and tragedy. Russell's journey began with a rocky start as a young man, serving an 8-year prison sentence, but he emerged to join forces with Kendall and, by 1982, launched Great White with their debut album, Out of the Night, capturing the essence of the hair metal era. The band's success peaked with hits like Once Bitten and Twice Shy, but the rise of grunge in the 1990s overshadowed their prominence. After several lineup changes and a stint with Columbia Records, Russell disbanded the group following his father's death. He later reformed the band under his name, but faced further challenges, including the 2003 nightclub fire. Despite these setbacks, Russell continued to perform and record. He retired in 2024, leaving behind his wife Heather Ann Kramer, whom he married in 2011. A public memorial will be announced soon. Nick Cassavetes stood before the world with a heart full of memories and a voice choked with emotion. On August 14, 2024, his legendary mother, Jenna Rollins, passed away at 94. She left behind a legacy as unforgettable as her performances in The Notebook and A Woman Under the Influence. On Thursday, Nick shared a poignant tribute on Instagram. Alongside a nostalgic photo of his young mother and himself, he wrote, "One last hurrah. Love you, Mom. See you soon." His daughter Sarah echoed his feelings in the comments. "Love you so much, Dad." She was the greatest. Jenna Rollins died peacefully at home in Indian Wells, California. Her final moments were spent surrounded by loved ones, including her husband Robert and daughter Alexandra. Nick continued to honor her by sharing cherished memories like the iconic poster of her 1980 film Gloria and a tender photo of her with her late husband John Cassavetes. Winsome Sinclair's journey in the film industry was nothing short of extraordinary. A powerhouse in casting and a beacon of inspiration, she passed away on Monday, August 12, 2024, at the age of 58, after a courageous battle with colon cancer. At her bedside were loved ones who knew the impact she had on the world. Sinclair's influence stretched far beyond her title as a casting director. She was a producer, writer, and public speaker who brought light to everyone she met. Her work with Spike Lee over 2 decades made her one of the most sought-after casting directors in Hollywood. In 1996, Sinclair took a bold step and founded Winsome Sinclair and Associates in New York. Her success led to collaborations with industry giants like Steven Spielberg and Oliver Stone. She later relocated to Atlanta, continuing to shape the industry and inspire future generations. Sinclair's legacy lives on through her work and the lives she touched. Richard Alatorre was a force in California politics, a man whose influence opened doors for countless Latino leaders. On August 13, 2024, at the age of 81, Alatorre passed away after a long battle with cancer, surrounded by his family, close friends, and his loyal black Labrador, Reggie. Alatorre's journey from East Los Angeles to the Assembly and eventually the Los Angeles City Council was marked by his unwavering commitment to public service. Elected to the Assembly in 1972 at just 28 years old, he quickly became a pivotal figure, advocating for labor rights and Latino empowerment. His 1985 election to the City Council's 14th District broke a 2-decade absence of Latino representation. During his tenure, he chaired the Budget and Finance Committee and the Public Safety Committee, leaving an indelible mark on Los Angeles. Alatorre's legacy is one of coalition building, extending far beyond his community to uplift disenfranchised people everywhere. Wally Amos, a man who turned a family recipe into a cultural phenomenon, has left a legacy that will be remembered for generations. On August 13, 2024, Amos passed away at the age of 88 in his Honolulu home, with his wife Carol by his side, after battling complications from dementia. Amos burst onto the scene in 1975 with his famous Amos cookies, opening a small bakery on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles. His bite-sized chocolate chip cookies quickly became a Hollywood sensation, earning praise from celebrities and catapulting Amos to fame. Despite losing control of the business, Amos never lost his spirit. He later opened a new venture, Chip and Cookie, in Hawaii, where he continued to spread his love for baking and literacy. A true pioneer, Amos was not only a successful entrepreneur, but also a passionate advocate for reading, dedicating his later years to promoting literacy among children. Joe the Sledgehammer Andrei, a storied figure in Chicago's mob history, has died at the age of 91. On August 10, 2024, Andrei passed away in his sleep, marking the end of an era for the notorious outfit. Andrei's reputation as a fierce enforcer earned him his nickname in the 1960s, reflecting his unrefined methods of cracking safes. Despite a prison stint for burglary, he rose through the criminal ranks, eventually becoming a trusted boss overseeing operations on Rush Street. His later years saw him gain the moniker The Builder, as he owned a construction company, blending legitimate fronts with his illicit dealings. He was deeply entwined with the outfit's history, related to powerful mob boss Joseph the Clown Lombardo. Andrei's death signifies the loss of another link to the shadowy world of Chicago's organized crime. Betty Cook, a luminous force in Baltimore's artistic community, has passed away at the remarkable age of 100. Cook, known for her distinctive and timeless jewelry designs, died on August 15, 2024. Her creations, which have adorned countless individuals, also grace the permanent collections of major museums across the country. Cook's jewelry was not just ornamental, but a statement of artistic vision and craftsmanship that captured the essence of elegance and innovation. From her studio in the village of Cross Keys in Baltimore, she transformed simple materials into extraordinary pieces that became treasured artifacts of American design. Her legacy endures not only through her designs, but through the profound impact she had on the world of art and fashion. Cook's passing marks the end of an era for those who cherished her contributions to both the local and national cultural landscape. Adam Epstein, a visionary Broadway producer whose passion lit up the stage, has passed away at 49. On August 13, 2024, Epstein died at Adventist Health Hospital in Glendale after a courageous battle with a brain tumor. Epstein's influence on Broadway was profound. His work on the Tony Award-winning musical Hairspray marked a high point in his career, a show that dazzled audiences and critics alike from its Seattle debut in 2002 to its Broadway run, earning 8 Tony Awards. Beyond Broadway, Epstein ventured into political commentary with his YouTube channel, The Dispatch with Adam Epstein, and his Dirty Moderate podcast. His brother Brett described him as someone who lived a full life in his 49 years, possessing a rare blend of wisdom and infectious optimism. Adam Epstein leaves behind a legacy of creativity and vibrant spirit. Pattie Jones, a beacon of the Beat generation and a fierce advocate for social justice, has passed away. On August 13, 2024, the 90-year-old poet and writer died in Philadelphia, leaving behind a legacy of artistic and social impact. Jones, who had lived at 27 Cooper Square in New York City since the 1960s, was deeply entwined with the creative pulse of the era. Her marriage to Leroy Jones, later Amiri Baraka, introduced her to the vibrant world of the Beats. Together, they founded Totem Press and published works by iconic writers like Allen Ginsberg and Jack Kerouac. Her poetry, focusing on everyday life with wit and insight, and her activism, including her fight to save her tenement from demolition, cemented her as a pivotal figure in literary and social circles. Pattie Jones's enduring spirit will be remembered by those who knew her as both a pioneering artist and a staunch advocate for change. Rock legend Greg Kihn, the voice behind the iconic hits Jeopardy! And the Breakup Song, has passed away. On August 13, 2024, Kihn died at 75 after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease, leaving a void in the music world. Kihn, who moved to San Francisco in the early 1970s, quickly made his mark with a unique blend of folk, classic rock, blues, and pop. His magnetic stage presence and storytelling prowess captivated audiences across generations. By the 1980s, Kihn had achieved global fame with his award-winning discography and numerous world tours. A beloved figure in the San Francisco Bay Area music scene, Kihn's impact was profound and enduring. His music, voice, and spirit will continue to resonate with fans and inspire countless souls for years to come. Rock can roll forever.
In the heart of the bustling cityscape of New York, Rachel Ray's rise from a small-town cook to a household name is a tale of determination and resilience. Born into a family deeply entrenched in the restaurant world, Ray's journey began alongside her mother in the kitchens and walk-ins of eateries. Her mother's advice, "Work hard, but don't take yourself too seriously," became the cornerstone of Ray's career, leading her from a humble start at Macy's to becoming a celebrated Food Network personality. Ray's charm and culinary prowess quickly propelled her into the spotlight, earning her multiple Daytime Emmy Awards and the launch of The Rachel Ray Show, along with a series of best-selling cookbooks and a popular lifestyle magazine. However, her path has not been without its hurdles. Despite her public persona of boundless energy and positivity, Ray has faced significant personal challenges. Rumors of serious health issues have occasionally swirled around her, particularly concerning false claims of cancer. In reality, Ray has struggled with vocal cord problems that have required medical attention, affecting her ability to speak comfortably. Her resilience in the face of these challenges speaks to her unwavering dedication to her craft and her fans. In her personal life, Ray has chosen not to have children, citing the demands of her career and her self-awareness about the responsibilities of parenthood. Her busy schedule and the high expectations of her public life have made this decision a practical one, even as it remains a subject of public speculation. Ray has also endured emotional burdens, including a painful family incident. The tragic death of her aunt led to family strife, adding a layer of personal difficulty to her already complex life. Despite these obstacles, Ray remains a beacon of determination and authenticity, continuously balancing her public success with the personal challenges she faces.